New numbers show South Carolina had 474 drunk driving deaths in 2022. That is the worst in the country for deaths based on population and miles traveled for that year. The numbers are from a new report from Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Josie Frost tells us more.
In a lot of ways, my life completely changed.
Megan Diffie was 27 when she was hit head-on by a drunk driver. She says she broke almost every bone in her body, had bruised lungs, and she still struggles because of her traumatic brain injury.
So, a lot of people look at me and they're like, oh, you look great. You feel invisible a little bit because nobody can see your injury on the inside.
According to the report from Mothers Against Drunk Driving, the 474 drunk driving deaths in South Carolina in 2022 was the second highest on record for the state. Stephen Burr is the MAD Regional Executive Director. He says one way to change that is requiring people who have refused to take a breathalyzer test to have an ignition interlock device. Those are breathalyzers that are installed in a car. You have to use it to start the car. Right now, only convicted offenders are required to have them.
But we have 40% of people in the state who refuse the breath test. So there's a lot of people who get convicted who never blew into the machine. And ultimately, it leads to dangerous roads and lives that are lost that don't need to be.
The devices will be required until a trial. Senate Minority Leader Brad Hutto sponsored the bill that required all convicted offenders to have an ignition interlock device. He said he'd like to revisit expanding it next session.
I advocate for the use of ignition interlock devices because they work. While you're waiting your time for your trial, you have to have one of these devices on your car.
Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.
Well, to install ignition interlock devices, offenders have to pay to install it and a daily fee while using it, but the state offers financial assistance to help pay for it.